Hello, you are with me, the voice of ability owner for persons with disability. United Nations statistics estimate that over 600 million people live with disability globally, and over 400 million people live with disability in Africa. 40% of Africa's population are made up of people living with disability. 10 to 15% of school-age children in Africa live with disability. Ghana's population is over 32 million, and 8% are people living with disability. How does this impact on persons with disability in terms of policy formulation, marriage and family life, education, healthcare, employment, and so on? For those of us in the disability community, discrimination and stigmatization is the root cause of almost every challenge we face. However, success only comes to those who know how to overcome their challenges and not those who know how to avoid challenges. So join me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability, as I navigate my way through the riveting stories, the unbelievable experiences, and the life-transforming journeys of persons with disability on the Helping Hand TV show. Hello ladies and gentlemen, you are with me, the voice of ability on the air for persons with disability, and today I want to introduce you to someone with so much ability. Some people call her the greatest friend, others call her the sweet companion, and others still call her the faithful worker. She is dependable, reliable, and adorable, and she's committed to lending you a helping hand anytime, anywhere. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome DV Cleaners.
DV Cleaners Alata Samina Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Aloe Vera Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Body Lotions, DV Cleaners Hair Shampoos, DV Cleaners Hair Conditioners, DV Cleaners Liquid Detergents, DV Cleaners Hand Wash, DV Cleaners Floor Cleaners, DV Cleaners Toilet Cleaners, DV Cleaners Cake Soaps, and now introducing DV Cleaners Hand Sanitizers. For bulk purchase, call us on +233 278 308 246 or +233 244 467 326. DV Cleaners, one of the top most made in Ghana products. DV Cleaners, proudly Ghanaian.
And so remember that anytime you purchase any of the DV Cleaners range of products, you are lending a helping hand to a person with disability, and you are supporting H4P Organization's special advocacy for persons with disability. DV Cleaners,
Nature's finest touch.
Previously on the Helping Hand TV show,
a new kid in the neighborhood that's unable to walk and is crawling on the floor. It's a new thing for everybody to see. So the gossip started.
All because you were crawling?
Because I was different. The ultimate question was sent back to me. What do I want? I said, I want to go to school. I want to be a medical doctor.
Why medical doctor in particular?
Well, because I found myself most of the time in the hospitals, and I believe that I felt the doctors were not doing much. Sometimes we'll be in queue for so long before it will get to us, and I will be hearing other parents complaining and all of that. So I felt I could be a better doctor to make a difference.
This is the all-new season of the Helping Hand TV show, where we are having interviews from all over the world. Thank you so much for staying tuned in. H4P is 12 years old. I'm going to continue the episode, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you, and stay tuned. You went through school without paying school fees. Was it magic?
You can say that again. So, Reverend Chacha stood from his chair, went out to the storehouse, and he called the man in charge for supplies. There was a long queue of people with receipts waiting for their turn to be given uniform and textbooks. They have to show proof of payment of school fees before they will be given. This man went there, picked that man, and brought him to his office. Told the man, take this boy to your office, supply him with his educational needs.
Wow.
The next thing was my admission letter. He gave it to me. And then he told me when school will resume. I said, see you on Monday.
My goodness.
That was it.
My goodness.
Yes. I got home and my mom was like, what is this? How did you do it? So I want to refer to the question you asked. Was it magic?
Mm-hmm.
This is more than magic. That's the answer. Yes. This is grace of God in manifestation. Because I didn't say anything. I didn't open up to Reverend Chacha. I didn't tell him anything. But it's as if God was already ahead.
Yeah.
Preparing what I was going to meet.
Yeah.
And so I got home and I told my mom how I got everything. And then preparation was made for me to start school. Starting school was a bit difficult because initially I thought it was a boarding school. Okay. And I didn't know that it was a day school. I understand it was once a boarding school, but the stubbornness of students became too much. We were not able to control them, and then the boarding was abolished. So it became a day school as at the time I got admission into school. So I had to take transport from Big Farm to Circle, then from Circle to Dansuman every morning, and then in the afternoon when I closed from school by 2 p.m., I have to do the same. I did that for a whole term. But then something happened.
Tell me.
I looked at my result on paper and I said, no, this is not a true reflection of what I can do.
Well,
I realized
the performance was coming down.
My performance, it wasn't as if it was better. It was the first term, SS1.
Okay.
Yes, so the first time. So I wouldn't know whether I could do better or not. But I was already saying that it's not good. Because one, I told myself, I've not even paid school fees. So even if one day I will be sent away for not paying school fees, I should at least hold something that can be so appealing and can attract some favors and support.
Yeah.
So that somebody can look at my result and say, no. With this good result, you should go back to school. I will do whatever it takes to let you go back to school. So I had that mentality.
Okay.
But I realized the stress I go through coming to school and going back was the cause. You know, all this while I didn't have any mentor. I was mentoring myself. The only thing that was pushing me was that I don't have any choice. This is what I have to do. If I don't get to do this, I don't have any choice. Do I want to beg on the street? You know, I kept reminding myself, it wasn't enough. Because I wasn't a very serious student.
Okay.
When I say serious, I wasn't the bookworm.
Okay.
I was the adventurous type. I was the type that would play with the stubborn boys, and then they will catch a group of people doing something nasty, and then they will give the general punishment, and I'll be involved. Yes, I was a stubborn kid, like every other kid. My youthful exuberance took the best part of it. Yes, so I was like that. Reverend Chacha, I had to go to his office a number of times for misbehaving, you know. But, you know, I like that man. That man is indeed a father. He could have been discouraged and said, this boy, what is wrong with you? Yeah. You don't even understand the situation you are in. He never did that. He called me to his office one afternoon. Class was going on. I was so scared because, you know, like I said, I was telling myself, oh, what again? I hope I have not been reported this time. The fear in me even made me to fall on the way to office. I had bruises on my elbow before I got there. And he saw the blood. I was like, well, what happened? I said, no, it was just a small scratch. And then he was like, okay. So I called you here because you are aware you have not been paying school fees since the term. And then he introduced me to two elderly people, a man and a woman, whom I later got to know to be Mr. and Mrs. Dampo. Okay. Yeah, he's the man. I understand he's late now. May his soul rest in peace. He took it up and paid my fees. That was what Reverend said. Wow. That he is from Accra Rich Church. that they are into humanitarian service.
Okay.
They go around looking for needy but brilliant students, and that my case came up and they took it up. That they were willing to pay all my fees and still pay for the university if I should qualify for it. And they asked me what I needed immediately to help me improve.
Wow.
And I said textbooks. So they gave me enough textbooks. Reverend Chacha gave me textbooks so much so that some of my classmates were borrowing textbooks from me. So, but after the first term, the school made an arrangement for me to stay on campus.
Wow.
Yes, a small cubicle was given to me, so I didn't have to go through the stress. So second term, my grades improved. Third term, and then I went to SS2, and that was it. I was able to win some few awards, best math student, best science student in some of our gathering.
Wow.
And that also put me in the limelight. My mates love me for being naughty and being brilliant at the same time. Yes, it's a mixture of both. I had the bad guys at my back because I was able to give them a taste of my bad side. And I had the good guys also at my back because I was equally good to be accepted in that society, in that group. So secondary school.
Well, let me ask you this. All these people that God put in your way to help you, I call them angels. Reverend Checha, the man and his wife, Mr. Jampo. All these people God put in your life. I'm watching and I don't have such people. I'm a disabled person and I need such help, but I don't have such help. What would be my motivation to still study hard, to still move on without the helpers?
I would say that the attitude I put up was also what helped a lot. I wasn't willing to give up. I wasn't expecting any of these people, but they came. Why? I took that step of faith to go to that school that day. Not as if I did not know that school fees has to be paid. Not as if I did not know that there was no way my mom is unable to pay school fees. But I did go. So sometimes we draw conclusions too quickly.
Yeah.
I could have just said, my mom doesn't have money. What is even the need to go to the school in the first place? Let me not go and embarrass myself. But I didn't do that. So my positive mindset and attitude was backed up by God's Spirit to lead these people my way. So if you are disabled out there and you have a big heart like I do, you are determined to make the world know that disability is not all that is left in you. Don't give up. The little you can do, be bold, showcase it. That new machine you want to get so that you can start that business. That office you have been eyeing that you are scared, walk there. Get somebody to write a proposal. Hold it in hand. Go there, tell them this is what you want to do. And you believe if you are able to do this, you can move it from stage 1 to stage 2 in life. You don't have anybody, but you believe that this is what they will be happy to do. And see how it comes out to be. The results will shock you and surprise you.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
There are people who spend a lot of money during the weekend for the pleasure of it. Yes, to help, you have to have the heart. But the heart is not on the forehead for you to see. Some have the heart, you cannot see it until you approach them.
Yeah.
Give people a reason why they should invest in you, and they will. That's it. Self-pity should be ruled out completely. Do not pity yourself. Don't see yourself as different. Don't think disability has made you different. Yes, you are different, but in that difference, there's something special the world needs, and you're the only person who can give it to them.
Wow.
Yes. And I'm giving my own, and I'm happy with the result I'm getting, although it's not I've not got my ultimate goal yet. I believe that whoever is watching this will be amazed to hear me. And there are people out there who still think that, no, all is not done with me. I'm open to whatever it is. Yes, I want to be a medical doctor. The dream is there. If you're out there, you're seeing me, and you think, yes, you are willing to give me that push, I'm also willing not to disappoint you and prove to you that Ghana can have a physically disabled person that is a surgeon. Yes, that's a surgeon that is in a special field of disability.
Amazing. I'm going to go for a break. When I come back, we are going to pursue this dream that Paul has about being a doctor. You are still with me, the voice of ability for persons with disability. It's the Helping Hand TV show, the all-new season, and we are coming to you all the way from Nigeria, Lagos. We'll go for a break. We'll be back with my very special guest, Paul. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back. Success is a product of hard and wise work. Here's 60-second success with the Bishop. Stay tuned.
Hello and welcome to 60-second success with the Bishop. Today I want to talk to you on the benefit of failure. Yes, you heard right. The benefit of failure. The question is this: what has failure got to do with success? Success is hidden in failures. The one who dares to fail greatly can rise up and achieve greatly. Your failures teach you great lessons on success. The benefit of failure, my friend, is that it teaches you what not to do so that you won't fail again. The benefit of failure is that it reveals to you the value of success. The benefit of failure is that it creates in you the attitude needed in order not to take success for granted. Successful people know that there's a thin line between success and failure. Successful people know that oftentimes failure is the elder brother of success.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show, the all-new season. I'm with my very special guest, Paul Kobe Nonu. He was born in Nigeria. He came to Ghana, and we are with him. And Paul, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much for having me.
Your story fascinates me. Your confidence fascinates me. Your positive mind fascinates me. Let me take you to the university. You actually didn't just go to secondary school. You broke the rules and went to the University of Ghana.
That is correct. Yes.
You are incredible. Incredible. So whilst you were in the university, you still had in mind to pursue medicine?
That is correct. After the WASI, that's SSCA, as usual, we will be given forms to fill to select our choice of universities in the program of study. And because I have always wanted to read medicine, I understand for University of Ghana, Lagos, you have to pursue a program in biological science or biomathematical science in order to become a medical doctor. And the same too with KNUST. As at the time, I was applying for it. So, Mr. Jampo, I visited him in his office, and he gave me money enough to buy 2 forms and to carry me about for transportation. I was expecting him to assign maybe an elderly person to me so that we could do the rounds. He so much believed in my responsibility. He allowed me to take the initiative. And he gave me the money without thinking I could divert it to do any other thing. And I went straight to buy the forms. With the help of some few people, I filled the forms, and then that was it. My mates were waiting for admission letter. I didn't wait. I didn't wait for my admission letter. When I heard that admissions were being given, I went straight to Lagos. I climbed the hills to the administrative building. Yes, I made inquiry straight for the registrar's office, admission room, and I'm like, I have applied for this school. I'm here to receive my letter. What is going on? Yes. You see, that is it. Go for it. Don't wait for it to reach you. When you know you deserve it, you go for it. My result wasn't that strong.
Okay.
For Legon to sit down and be romancing it and be preparing a full letter to send to me at home. And I'm very much aware of that. But I also know that Legon doesn't know the hell I have to go through, get through that, to get that result for which I applied for that course. So I need to go there and claim it. So I went and I claimed it. I got that.
Wow.
Yes. So in 2003, I started as a level 100 student in the biological science department. It was tough. I was complaining about entrance transportation from Big Farm to Circle to Pensaman in my days in Wesley Grammar School. Now I'm in a bigger compound, a community, a town.
Yeah.
Where the department were so spread apart. So you have to move from one lecture hall, you have to make a lot of journey to the next one, and then to the next one, and to the next one. And society is saying, you cannot do it. What am I supposed to do? Is this the time to throw in the towel and say, no. Training as a university student is too much. It's not good for me. No, I didn't do that. I embraced it. I grabbed it like David grabbing Goliath by the neck. Yes. It came with some casualties. I was falling sick.
Okay.
I was not doing so well.
Okay.
I complained, and then I spotted this bike.
Okay.
A quad bike. The beach bike. That's what most people call it.
Okay.
I noticed that most of the operations you could use your hand, although the leg is also needed in some part of it. But I wasn't bothered. I approached somebody who had one, and I told the person to teach me. And then when I needed to use my leg, I used my hand, and I saw that it was something I could use for school. Okay. I told Mr. Jampo, and he bought the idea. He was like, brilliant, go find it. And that was how I got my first quad bike.
Wow. And
I started using that quad bike for lectures. So my mates in school, they thought that, oh, Paul is a very rich guy from a rich home, because that bike is usually what the rich boys, the big boys use during the weekend at the beach. Little did they know that I got the bike to serve a purpose. I'm unable to move. I want to catch up with the pace. So I started using the bike. So if I have chemistry, I will drive and then park at the chemistry department. Once I'm done, maybe the next one is zoology. I will climb, go to zoology, and then when I'm done for the day, I come to my hall of affiliation. I was a banner, but the structure, yes, the structure of the building, Commonwealth Hall, wasn't too favorable for me.
Okay.
I have to do a lot of climbing, so I quickly did the hall, and then I was brought to Aquafo Hall. Something strange and unfortunate happened in my first year. I was in a physiology and anatomy class one afternoon. I was feeling dizzy, and then I threw up in the lecture hall. Wow. So my mates, they rushed and then helped me out of the lecture hall, and then I made my way to the university teaching hospital. That's Legon Hospital, where all the students have cards for treatment. So at that place, I was admitted because I was very dizzy and weak.
Okay.
And because of the small flesh I had at my buttocks, over the years, I couldn't remember taking injection on my buttocks.
Okay.
You know, And so the lady said I should tell my back that I'm supposed to take an injection. And I was like, no, I don't take injections at my buttocks. Wouldn't it be given on my arm or something? And unfortunately, she was having a bad day. Some of them thought that we students at the university we are so proud and bossy and pompous, and so she mistook to be one of that. She didn't take me seriously.
Wow.
And then she gave me the injection of my buttocks. Immediately I felt a sharp pain through my left leg. And then it was like an electric shock all through. I thought with time it was going to be okay. The whole of that night I couldn't sleep.
Wow.
Yes, the malaria that I was suffering from was gone, but the pain was there. I couldn't concentrate. I was crying. I came back to my lecture, my hall, my room in the hall. I couldn't just focus. The pain was just too much. A week had passed. I couldn't even go for lectures.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was so bad. And the way the marathon of lectures was like in the science department, even missing one day lecture was not a joke. You had to do extra, catch up. Because they made level 100 in such a way that it was a competition from the performance of level 100. They would decide whether you are even fit to be in school, in the university or not. So that spirit was there. We all wanted to show them that, yes, we are qualified. So I didn't want anything robbing me of my true credit that I deserve. So I quickly wrote a deferment letter. But because I didn't want the neighbors at home to know that I have deferred, so that I've been asked a lot of questions and I've been given a lot of answers, I decided to stay on campus after I paid for the accommodation, and it wasn't as if it was going to be refunded. So I stayed in school and was still taking medications. Time to time, I found myself moving from Legon to Kolebu Teaching Hospital for checkup for what was happening to me. It was at Kolebu that one of the specialists told me that the nurse injected my sciatic nerve. The sciatic nerve moved down your hip side, and then it's what is responsible for impulses that you receive. What communicates with when you step on hot charcoal, what sends the impulse to your brain to tell you that there's danger so that you can move your leg. It is the sciatic nerve that sends that to the left leg. It runs through both legs in a way. So the one on my left buttock was infected. So it has been injured. And we have a lot of cells, different types of cells in the body. We have the somatic cells, and the sciatic is a special cell. Nerve cells are special. When they are injured, they don't heal quickly compared to the somatic cells that quickly form a mesh and then begin to heal. So the burning sensation I was feeling was as a result of the nerves not acting properly. Because of the damage that has been caused. So I told the doctor, what am I supposed to do? He said I should just keep taking my medicine, and that with time, everything will be fine. And that was what happened. After a year, I was much better to come for another round. So I started level 100 all over again. And then, yes, I started level 100 all over again. And I was successful, and I got to be among those that the university deemed fit to be in the school. So I was in level 200.
Wow.
Level 200.
I just to point out that you gave us some medical lessons there, right there.
Oh, so expect that. Though it's been a very long time, I learned all this thing in the physiology department, but I still remember some of it. I may be wrong at some places, but I know I got most of the parts right.
Amazing.
Yes.
So you did level 100 all over again. You qualified for level 200.
Yes. And I understand that in level 200, our performance is what will be used to select people for the medical school. I'm like, how? So, well, the medical school doesn't have enough facilities to train all qualified persons that they could actually take a maximum of, I think, 180. And we're about 600.
Wow.
Yes. We're about 600 or more, if I'm not mistaken, because we have the biomath people who are also contesting for it, and we are in the biological science, the mainstream, and we're also contesting for it. So imagine about 600 plus students, and only 180 will be going to the medical school. So imagine if all of us really wanted to go to the medical school. It means that the school is telling us that all of us can't be doctors.
Yeah.
I was determined to make it among the 180. Unfortunately, I couldn't make the list of 180. But I didn't just accept defeat. I didn't see it as defeat because the argument was that it's not all who qualify to be doctors that will be admitted because they have limited resources. I'm a disabled person that has made it to the university. I'm coming from a minority that hardly get this chance. So I saw the need to put up a fight. So I argue that if there was even any need for selecting 180 people, there must be another criteria for selection for persons like me. Since it has not been easy with the challenges, the school wasn't built with plans for persons like me. You imagine me on crutches, working with the people into the botanical garden for inventories, of which we'll write reports. We'll work long hours with trees, the shrubs, trees, the root of trees. Sometimes I'll be falling and my mate will be helping me up. And they say that is how it is. If I cannot go, I should go home. That was what some of the TAs told me. So my mates at the time, they would listen to this. I had to go through all of that. So sometimes I will go and come back and I'm so tired. So sit down to write a report is a problem. Thankfully, most of the report is done in a group. So I had some supportive group members who will do what has to be done, and then they give me the support that I need, and I'll go. And other times they will tell me, Paul, don't go. We'll go and bring you the result. Even that, some of the PAs flounder.
Wow.
You know, so I went through all that, and then here you are telling me that I'm not among 180 people that were selected to be medical doctor. So I should kill my dream of becoming a medical doctor. Didn't stop. Quickly, I called my very good friend. By the time he was the chairman of the Center for Persons with Disability at the Rehabilitation Center. So I quickly reached out to him and see the situation I found myself in. I'm a member of your group, and this is a special case. We cannot just keep quiet about it. Is there any possibility that we can write letters and serve maybe the dean of medical school and then see what can come out of it? He said it's a good point. So Mr. Alexander Tete took the initiative, used his office, wrote letters, which I went to submit personally. What was the result? The dean of medical school responded by saying that, yes, he understood my plight and understood my case. They were willing to admit me, but the medical school too does not have facilities to train persons like me.
Wow.
Imagine that. However, if I am able to foot the bills of importing the needed facilities that will enhance or that can help me to be trained as a medical doctor, I am welcome.
You, the individual.
Yes.
You should
only individual.
You should bring the equipment. Oh my God.
Yes. So this is a lack of preparation on the part of the medical school. They never had the slightest thought that a person with disability will ever make it to be a medical doctor.
Yeah.
So there was nothing like that. To my disappointment, where on earth am I going to get the millions of CDs to even convert it into dollars and start buying which facilities at all? I don't even have any idea. So I saw that as elimination by rock tactics.
Yeah.
He couldn't say no because of what it will appear to be like when it comes to public.
Yeah.
Yes, people will be angry. People will be agitated. Other bodies, organizations will call them to order. So he silently gave me that answer to kill me or to stop me from going any further. But that didn't stop me. I went back to Mr. Tete. We devised another plan. Okay, the medical school is under Ministry of Health. So if an order is taken from the minister himself of health, nobody can stop it. So another letter was arranged. This time it was addressed.
I like Mr. Tete for that. He's a friend of mine. Yeah.
Yes, he's my friend. We
so
talk
helpful.
time to time.
Yeah.
Yes. He's one of the few people who saw the potential in me and believe that I can do it.
Wow.
Yes. So now he has not given up on my case.
Wow.
Yes.
Amazing.
So a letter was written to, by then, the Minister of Health, happens to be the person of Major Courage Kashiga. I understand he's late.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. See how unfortunate I was. This was about the same time Major Courage Kashiga took ill and was out of office for treatment.
Wow.
So he never had a chance to see my letter and probably address it before the news came out. So I missed it. He was no longer the minister, and it would take some time for replacement and handing over and all of that. And the calendar has already started. My mates are already in the medical school. They have started. Am I going to join them in the middle of the semester and look stupid? And then they will say, this is what we're talking about. He's not capable. He's not capable. So I didn't stop it there. I realized some of my mates who didn't make it, they devised to seeking for admission in overseas.
Okay.
Yes, some applied to universities in China, Cuba, and what have you. So I told myself, if Ghana doesn't have the facilities, let me go to the people who have the facilities so that I can get trained. At this time, my guardian and my support, Mr. Jampo, had to come out plain that his finances are unable to take me to that far.
Okay.
So this was where my journey to becoming a medical doctor became a bit slow. It went into hibernation.
Wow.
I had to go back to Legon, frustrated, angry, and when you are not able to make it to the medical school, you are supposed to pick up a form in the remaining departments so that you can get registered. And I was using my time to fight for medical school while the others were busy picking their choice of department. And the department will have a limited number that they could take. So even if I wanted to be a biochemist, before I could get there, the biochemistry department says the number is already taken. And that was how I found myself in nutrition and food science department.
Wow.
We'll be right back.
It's the music segment on the Helping Hand TV show.
Welcome back.
Well, thank you so much for being with me, the voice of ability owner for persons with disability. I know you're enjoying this interview, but this is all time would allow us. So I would stop here for today, but I promise I'll bring you the continuation of this interview next week, same time. Special thanks to DV Unlimited Company Limited and Fire Stitch Chapel, my proud sponsors. And special thanks to you for tuning in. And of course, thank you so much to all those who contribute to H4P through our mobile money system. Thank you so much for your help. H4P is 12 years old. We've been doing this for 12 good years. And so thank you for your support. I'm going to come your way again next time, same time next week with the Helping Hand TV show. Until then, take good care of yourself and God bless you. But remember, disability is not inability. Thank you very much.